Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Shawn Porter and Andre Berto, it's been reported a couple times that they have a fight supposedly supposed to happen in April. No date, no venue yet. That's what I heard a couple of days ago, and that's what was reported a couple of days ago. But things have gotten a little testy between Andre Berto and the usually quiet Shawn Porter. You know, Shawn Porter, I haven't actually looked at what Andre Berto said, but apparently he's been going on Twitter, shooting his mouth off, saying I'll fight him in the street, I'll punch him in the mouth, all this stuff. He's being like a little Twitter internet gangster, and he doesn't want to sign a contract to fight Shawn Porter. And Shawn Porter has been acting very out of character. Like, the dude is visibly mad. He wants that Andre Berto fight, and I'll play the clip. Here's what he had to say in regards to the whole Andre Berto situation. Bear with me, listen, and then I'll give my take after the couple minutes that it plays. So, listen, guys.
Just like that, it makes sense all the way around. I think maybe he's at a point in his career where he feel like he should have more control, more power, and me talking to y'all right now is taking away from his control and his power. So what? Come get it.
Do you think now that he's trash talk, you want to fight even more?
Yeah, because he called me a clown. And y'all know I don't play around. Y'all know that everything I do, I try to do it to the fullest, 100%. I never tell y'all any lies. I never sugarcoat anything. I try to be as straightforward and upfront with y'all as possible. So when a message is delivered to me, telling me what I can and cannot say, and what it should and it shouldn't be, when I give y'all that information, that's coming from my heart. So what is told to me, what I understand and what I feel is gonna happen. So, heck yeah, when you telling me nothing has been done, once one side is talking without the other side, this and that, it's a bunch of crap, and I'm ready to fight.
You think he's trying to play a mental game with you? Obviously, this whole back and forth, and you're like the nice guy in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's trying to probably get you out of character.
I do. I think it's, again, like I said, I think it's a social media game. It's a front. Like, he going somewhere else, and he know he not. If he expected me to let my guard down and stop training and not be ready for a fight with Andre Berto, it's not happening.
But Shawn, I've never seen you mad. I think it's the first time in like 8 years that I've seen you really ready to punch me right now. Like,
man,
you're not happy.
No, I'm not, because somebody said earlier, what's the protocol? The protocol is, hello, hey, we got this fight. Do you want it? Yes. Hello, we got this fight. Do you want it? Yes. Now we figuring out when. We figuring out where. We answered the phone call a long time ago. We don't even have to do the track record of how long ago. Long enough ago for me to talk to y'all right now and let y'all know that there's a stall and it ain't over here. And it needs to stop. So we talking to y'all right now just to say, hey, Andre Berto, do you want to fight me? If you want to fight me, say you want to fight me and tell me when and tell me where. Simple as that. Or stop playing around. I don't do social media. Y'all see me. Y'all see me lately on Twitter. I don't never be on Twitter like that. I do fun stuff. Yeah, I do fun stuff. I do fun stuff on Instagram and Twitter, but I go where you need me to go. You know what I mean? If you need me to get hostile, if you need me to get mad, if you need me to get louder, I get louder. And now I'm being loud.
Do you fight better mad or some fighters don't?
I try to contain everything, but I've noticed, especially in training, like if I get mad, stuff start to rip off a little bit better.
Does Kenny ever get mad?
He do too, yeah. Like he'll start hitting the pad a little harder. Now all of a sudden, like the old comic books, bang and pow, both of us bad, like
All right, so here's $1 million question. If it's not Berto, we hope it is.
Exactly. That's the other problem right now is I don't know who else it would be right now, because every name that he just named, everybody's kind of taken at this point.
Alright, so there you have it. Shawn Porter, very animated. That's not the normal, like calm, gentleman-like Shawn Porter where you should see. He was still a gentleman. He was still he was still cordial, but he was still he was visibly upset, and you could see it in his eyes, you could hear it in his voice that he really wants this fight. Now, I'm gonna say it like this. Andre Berto, obviously, you give the respect of putting on a pair of gloves. You give Andre Berto the respect of getting to a certain level in boxing. But the harsh reality of Andre Berto is, honestly, one of the worst things Mayweather ever did was making this guy relevant again. Because he talks a lot. and he got a good little win over a faded Victor Ortiz. You know, he proved me wrong, but Andre Berto hasn't beat anybody like in a very, very long time. And Shawn Porter, I mean, if Shawn Porter is saying that someone doesn't want to fight him, I'm gonna believe Shawn Porter, because the dude is literally out, at welterweight. As far as his campaign at welterweight, he's the only welterweight who's fought in like multiple top welterweights. He fought Kell Brook. He fought Keith Thurman. I believe he won. I thought he won the Keith Thurman fight. In the Kell Brook fight, you know, he put up a good performance. I thought he lost that fight. But regardless, you know, Shawn Porter is probably one of the only guys in the welterweight division, not name Manny Pacquiao, who has fought like the top of the top. So when he says he wants to fight Andre Berto, I believe Shawn Porter. I don't believe Andre Berto, because Andre Berto, to me, he looks like he's looking for a payday, and he knows. I know for a fact that they fought. Shawn Porter would ice Andre Berto. Andre Berto likes to fight in spurts. Andre Berto has never been confused with having the best stamina in boxing. Shawn Porter is just too well conditioned for him. So that's a fight that I hope does happen. I think it'd be a good, exciting fight. I think both fighters will put on a good show. But all this like Twitter, internet stuff, like I want Shawn Porter. Like Shawn's not really about that. He wants to get in the ring and he wants to prove he's better than Andre Berto. So Andre Berto, sign the contract, if there is one out there, or get a contract and sign it, because I know Shawn Porter will sign his, because he fought Thurman, he fought Kell Brook, he fought Devin Alexander, he's fought Malignaggi, he's fought some good names along the years. He sparred Manny Pacquiao coming up. Like, the dude has been in there with some guys. So it is what it is, man. Shawn Porter goes off on Andre Berto for saying things on Twitter like he's gonna punch him in the mouth and all this craziness. Hopefully it happens, man. I think, you know, if Berto were to somehow win that fight, land one of those vicious uppercuts, probably his best punch is that uppercut. If he would land one of those uppercuts and knock out Shawn Porter, that would, to me, in my eyes, that'd be a massive upset. Number one. Number two, that would make him should put him in a position for a title shot, because nobody's ever knocked out Shawn Porter. And even in the fights that he's lost, you know, Kell Brook could have knocked out Shawn Porter. Keith Thurman could have knocked out Shawn Porter. So if he's able to do that, I think it would say a lot about him as a fighter. But he's got to get in the ring. He's got to make it happen. So hopefully we get to see it happen. And that's what it is. So you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. Do you believe Andre Berto is stalling the Shawn Porter fight? And if they do fight in April, as it's been suggested that they are going to, who do you think will win, Shawn Porter or Andre Berto? Let me know who and why in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.